Welcome back. This is Vore's Physical Media. I'm Vanessa and he's Charles. And another 4K movie review. This one's of Bug from Kino Lorber. Different artwork.
Yes.
And of course their logo. This is a William Friedkin movie starring Ashley Judd, Michael Shannon, and Harry Connick Jr. in this. So this movie with Judd's character Aggie, her friend from work brings over this drifter who is Michael Shannon, and they kind of hit it off. But she's also got like a horrible past. She lost her son in the grocery store, and her ex-husband went to prison. So she's kind of got a lot going on in her head. And he comes along, and they kind of hit it off a bit. But he's actually used to be in the military, and he thinks that he was part of like a military experimentation. He thinks that like all this stuff is going on with them and whatnot, and it just kind of dives down from there because he has got her convinced that there are bugs in his system that he is now given to her. So now they're constantly scratching at themselves and picking at themselves when there's nothing there.
And of course, Harry Connick Jr.
is her ex-husband.
Is her ex, and he comes in the picture. He's the more sane of the three, and that's saying a lot.
He's just a little abusive.
Well, comes from prison, I guess that can tend to happen.
I think he was abusive beforehand.
Sometimes you gotta slap him in the line. That's what John Wayne does. He grabs a hold of those women and he whacks them good ones.
Yeah, he did.
But this is actually my favorite William Friedkin film. I know that's going to trigger a lot of people because a lot of people like The Exorcist. That took me a long time to actually enjoy it. I used to hate that movie. I do hate the transfer that Warner Brothers did with the AI crap, but I like The Exorcist better now. But by far,
this one has always
Bug
been.
is my favorite William Friedkin film. This is the one. This is the one that got announced and then totally disappeared. Then it was going to be canceled. Then it finally got re-announced that we're finally getting it, and we finally got it. They
finally got the rights all situated with it.
Yeah, that sucks when you got to do all those rights and all that crap.
Right.
This is the movie. If you have not seen it, you definitely need to watch this movie. This used to be a Lionsgate movie.
Yeah.
I remember this being a Lionsgate movie. I'm glad Kino Lorber got it, but I guarantee you this would have been locked behind Lionsgate Limited.
It would have. Absolutely.
With a horrible price tag.
Yes.
And right now, you can actually get this movie still, if I'm correct, for $19.99.
That ends today. Actually, it ends on the 19th.
That's actually a pretty good deal for this movie. I was very excited that we got this sent over, because if not, I was going to get this one myself.
Right.
Because I wanted to see this movie.
Right. Since it's on sale, definitely hit that link below so you can pick that up, because that will take you straight to Amazon's link and get you there.
Now, this movie is from 2006. It runs at 102 minutes. Has a normal aspect ratio.
Not a weird one.
1.85.1. Now, you do have some special features. You have audio commentary with William Friedkin, who is the director. Discussion with William Friedkin. Bug, an introduction featurette, and a theatrical trailer. Which I assume these are the same special features that was available on the Lionsgate Blu-ray that went out of print years ago. So, nothing new. Now, the 4K transfer. Was it good? Was it not good? Or was it one of the best transfers you've seen from Kino Lorber so far this year? best transfer of the year from them. This looked like a brand spanking new movie that just went into the theater. They must have really took their time on this with all the rights and whatnot. Plus it being a William Friedkin film, the transfer was, oh my God, the transfer was awesome. That's all I can say. The transfer was freaking awesome. Color timing, positive throughout the whole movie. There was no nitpicks. There was no blur. There was no nothing. The perfect blacks. Any type color you needed in this movie, it shined. Especially at the end when they had the fluorescent light, black lights per se.
Yep.
The blue lights or whatever you want to call it.
Oh man. The bug zappers. That's what it was from.
Bug zappers, yeah. And the aluminum foil. If you remember the aluminum foil in this movie, if not, you'll see that.
Yes.
Yeah, but that scene along with the aluminum foil and the bug zaps, your living room was like the sun.
It glowed.
Like the what do you say?
Like the moon.
Yeah.
It was like that.
It was shining through your window where your whole room was lit up. Yeah. I forget how many nits this was. I think it was pretty high. I think it was around 1,100, 1,200 nits.
I think it was. I
can't remember what it was, if I remember correctly. But as soon as that scene hit, it was like,
yeah,
like wow. The rest of the movie shined though throughout, but when it got to that, you really seen how the transfer was and how they took their time on it. I would have bought it just for that scene alone.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. If you have a good TV, you're gonna see the colors glisten in this movie. It don't matter what type color it is, it shine on the screen.
I mean, like we have an OLED, so for that to shine the way it did on our screen, imagine what it's gonna look like on a Samsung screen.
Yeah, Samsung's has one of the brightest TVs for now. Per se. But you never know with different TVs coming out from year to year. Sony is actually dropping down, which I'm kind of glad to see that. LG is
stepping up. They really are.
They've been stepping up for the last couple of years anyway.
They've pretty much won every TV, I think, award.
But I know you got your Sony fans, you got your Samsung fans, you have your LG fans. I used to be a Sony fan until I noticed I could get a LG with a better picture and processing than Sony. I know a lot of people will tend to disagree with me on that. That's
price.
That's hearsay, but it's better price. Remember, you're paying about $1,000 more for an OLED TV from Sony, and LG's the one that's making the panels. But regardless of that, you're gonna notice. You put this in, you have the right TV, you have it calibrated correctly, it's going to shine. You're going to feel like you're going to have to put your sunglasses on. It glows that much.
Yeah.
So, 5 out of 5. I love this movie. 5 out of 5 on the transfer, freaking best transfer of the year. This is going in with The Outlaw Josie Wells as one of the best transfers of the year.
Yep.
And that's saying something because Josie Wells really shined.
Yeah.
And that was a Western.
That was.
But Bug, you have not seen it, you need to watch it. Ashley Judd, great actress. Harry Connick Jr. played the asshole role to the key. Michael Shannon
played a psychopath very well.
Schizophrenic to the definitely to the key.
Yes.
It's funny how he played like he was going to be normal. And then you find out as it goes along, he's like a freaking psychopath.
Yeah.
But what happened when you're schizophrenic? He had PTSD from being in the military. But the whole Bug thing that William Friedkin came up with, that was a cool idea.
Yeah.
So 5 out of 5. You definitely need to pick this up. You need to pick this one up like right now. Like get on your phone, get on the computer.
Hit that link.
Get in your wife's purse, grab her credit card, just tell her you're buying her something.
And buy it for yourself.
Yeah, buy it for yourself. Say, look here, woman. This is what we're gonna watch. You put me through one of those romantic rom-com crap.
So now you're gonna watch this.
We're gonna watch a William Friedkin film, Bug, starring Ashley Judd, Harry Connick Jr., and the ever so crazy schizophrenic PTSD Michael Shannon. I am Charles. That is Vanessa. Like, comment, And if you like this type video, we're going to keep doing these. Subscribe. Thank you, Kino Lorber. Such a great transfer. Such a great movie. William Friedkin, may you rest in peace.
Yes.
Thank you. See you on the next one.
Bye.